Hello, my name is Bart, and welcome to Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever, the movie review. You know, the title pretty much says it all, except it's missing one word. It should be called Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Movie Ever, because that's what it is, a terrible Christmas movie. The plot centers around Grumpy Cat and a girl named Crystal. She's 12. She works at the mall, sort of. She doesn't get paid. Her mom also works there. And that's all you really need to know about the plot. There's a dog. I hate dogs. And he's supposed to be worth $1 million or something like that. It's an exaggeration probably, but it makes no sense. Moving on. The rest of the movie sucks. I shouldn't spoil it for you, but I will. Save you the trouble. At this point I want to point out that Aubrey Plaza is the voice of Grumpy Cat. She does a decent job with it. Actually, I think Grumpy Cat's the only good part about this movie, and that's saying something. No, really, if the cat of your movie is the best part, you know you've done something wrong. The start of the movie has a lot of fourth wall breaks with Aubrey Plaza herself in the studio. That's right, they show the recording studio. Pretty bad. There's also filler with Keyboard Cat and Yen Cat, and then there's a bunch of other pets introduced at the pet store. Oh yeah, Grumpy Cat's in a pet store. Yawn. And they are all annoying with annoying personalities. Grumpy Cat is the only one you can actually tolerate in the entire movie. Other characters include this guy that's in a Mexican restaurant or something, fast food court thing. He gets like a little couple minutes of screen time. Then there's the mom's on and off boyfriend or something, I don't know. They don't explain anything really in this movie. You got George the security guard, who is later revealed to be the main villain. Big surprise there, I say sarcastically. You can't tell though, because I'm a cat. And then you have the two villains, Donnie and Zach. They basically work for George, and they try to kidnap the dog that is supposedly worth $1 million. So basically, as the plot goes on, it's revealed that Crystal has trouble making friends, and that's just how things are, I guess, on a Lifetime movie. Yeah, this is on the Lifetime network, so you know that there's probably going to be some bad stuff in it. And I'm not talking about content-wise, I'm talking about quality-wise as well. But no, it's actually pretty PG. Anyway, she's having trouble making friends, then some mall center talks to her or something. She throws a supposedly magic coin into a well or something, makes a wish, and then it turns out she can hear what Grumpy Cat says. They become friends, sort of. Well, at a Christmas party, Crystal thinks of Grumpy Cat and goes back to the pet store to talk to her, and then the bad guys show up and kidnap the dog, and then it continues to rip off both Home Alone and Paul Blart Mall Cop in the same movie, and it isn't funny, not at all. Now I would like to say that throughout the movie they make jokes about merchandise and about how bad this movie is. Those are the two main running jokes throughout the movie. Nothing else really gets any better than that in the way of jokes. And then some sort of antics ensue where they do action stuff, if you can call it that. Grumpy Cat hides in a tent inside some, I don't know what it is, outdoor store? I don't know, some sporting goods place. Paintball fight ensues, blah blah blah. And the worst part is, throughout all this action, they cut back to the party for no reason, not once, but twice. No reason whatsoever. And if they wanted to fill up time, they could have just made some more merchandise jokes or done something worth viewing. So then, Crystal and Grumpy Cat get captured, and then they get taken back to the pet store. And there's a whole sob story about how Crystal's dad left, blah blah blah. Grumpy Cat got returned twice from owners, blah blah blah. Who cares? And then basically the cage that held Grumpy Cat was unlocked, so she escapes, frees all the other annoying animals that you saw at the beginning of the movie, and they all fight back. And it's pretty lame. So then there's this lame car chase that involves Crystal and Grumpy Cat going into a Camaro. They don't even smash through the glass door or whatever. They just open it using the handicapped switch or whatever. Anyway, they go in the parking lot, do donuts, and then it leads to a game of chicken, which obviously Grumpy Cat and Crystal win. and the bad guys get arrested, blah blah blah, bore. It is so cliched. Why did they make it? So then in the end, it's Christmas, and Grumpy Cat got adopted by both Crystal and her mom. And the mean girls that you forgot about in the beginning, well, they got coal in their stocking, and who cares? This movie was just a bore to watch. Even the person who is filming this, my owner, who is a big fan of internet viral videos and whatever, thinks this is a horrible movie. And that's saying something. He really loves cats. But anyway, it gets a 1 out of 5. Terrible. Let me give a free piece of advice to any filmmaker out there. If you are making a movie based off of a meme that is being advertised on daytime television and premieres on the Lifetime network with jokes that are filled to the brim with how bad your movie is, chances are your movie is bad, and you should either A, work on it harder and not make it bad, or B, quit. Either way, that is my assessment on this movie. And now, if you will excuse me, I love treats.